If you've been wanting to know how to maximize your sales on Amazon, today's episode is for you. Dahlia joins us to talk about 3 ways to instantly improve your Amazon listings. Dahlia made over $600,000 on Amazon Handmade last year and has created a Mastering Amazon course to help sellers just like you succeed on the platform. So here are 3 tips you don't want to miss. What is up? Welcome to The Jam. I am Gordon from Marmalade.
I'm Richie from Marmalade.
And we have a special guest with us today. We have Dahlia Abdallah, the Handmade Mastermind and creator of the Mastering Amazon course. Thank you so much for joining us again, Dahlia.
Thanks for having me back.
Of course. And we've got another fun topic to talk about today. We're talking about 3 ways to instantly improve your Amazon sales. So these are going to be 3 hot tips for people, and I am excited to hear what we've got.
Yeah, I mean, people sometimes do want to start on Amazon. They're intrigued by the platform. It's a huge online marketplace, and you got some listings up, and you might have done some decent SEO and decent photos, and you're like, all right, when do the sales start rolling in? And these tips are for them, okay? And the first way to easily improve is through photos. I think by far, photos are usually the most popular place that people do look through to understand what does this include, does it meet their needs. Within the last, several months, I've been an avid shopper on Amazon. I have a young baby at home. I don't feel like leaving the house. And a lot of times I'm looking for the photos to answer certain questions. And then if it doesn't, I go down to the description. And if I really need this product, I do have to message the seller. And that can be problematic because not everybody does so. And these tips are really meant to help you close a sale, meaning from just what you've optimized without them having to reach out to you. Because a lot of people just won't reach out to you and they'll just look for somebody else. I like to think that we do sell unique things, but a lot of our competitors do have similar items that still may work for the customer, and we don't want them shopping with them. So photos is the first thing, guys. Amazon, starting end of June, they want all sellers, including Handmade, to have a white background on their main photo. Okay, so that's great. However, the additional photos is where it's at, and where it helps really answer buyers' questions. So you could provide images such as lifestyle photos, so people could really envision this in their lives. I've seen stylized images before, and I'm like, ooh, this is how I feel. I want my customers to feel the same way when they see it on the desk, the stationery that I sell, somebody writing on it, somebody holding it, etc. But I want people to think about what images can help the buyer convert. Lifestyle images that match your variations. So on Amazon, it's either variations or customizations, depending on which one you choose. If you're offering options so somebody can change your item slightly, whether it be a color, a size, or whatever, you have to show a photo of what that looks like. Whether it be a chart, so for me it's ink color and envelope color, so we have a chart. If you have a font selection, if you have a material selection, whatever it may be, if you have a very limited selection, show all the options. It helps them understand what they're getting as well as reduce customer issues when they do receive the product. Another one is answering buyers' questions with your photos. For your product type, what are buyers asking you? Potential buyers even. For me, it's how thick is your cardstock? I don't even know how I would describe that to a customer because our lingo is kind of, particular for paper, but nonetheless, they ask about that. When it comes to mugs, I'm not a buyer of mugs. I do have mugs. If I bought a really cute mug, I would probably want to know if the image is on both sides, depending on how I hold the mug. My sister's left-handed, so she holds her mug a certain way. So if I'm buying her a gift, I want to know if the image is on the other side, so it works anyway. Think about what is important to your customer. Somehow explain that in an image. Clean cut, okay? You don't want it to be full of text and craziness. It's not to replace a description. It's to really, it's a cherry on top for it. And, using visuals will really help. And something really important for your listeners to understand is that even myself, I've been selling for almost 10 years. I still, to this day, have ideas of an image I have to include in all my listings.
Yeah, I really like that tip about, including people's answers in the photos. People are very visual, and I think that's natural for them to go there for that. I've been shopping on Amazon before, and I read something in a description that explains that this is meeting the criteria that I'm looking for, and then later on down in the reviews, I see people complaining about how the description's not accurate, and it said that this and this and this, and that ended up being wrong. So if you can show something to them in the photos, that's a whole nother level of confidence that you can give them that, yes, okay, I can actually see this is doing what I want it to do.
I feel like a lot of us have been trained in that too because of early days of like eBay and stuff. You know, someone says, "Hey, this thing is in great condition." And then you're looking at the photos and you're like, "What about this huge scratch on it?" Like, "Oh, well, it's in the photos, it's okay." But, people don't mention those things. So I think we're just naturally still conditioned to, okay, show me the photos. Show me
Yeah.
everything about it. Even if I'm going to see it in person, even if it's something from like Facebook Marketplace that you're going to go pick up a lawnmower across town, like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
still want to see the photos. I want to take a moment to thank you for tuning in to the Jam by Marmalade. Marmalade helps guide you to keywords that real Etsy shoppers are using so you can get more sales doing what you love. Check out Marmalade in the link in the description or at marmalead.com.
So the next one is ads. I know people don't want to hear this because you're spending money, but when done properly with any online marketplace, paying for ads and your item, hopefully a great one, sells and sells and sells, it can stick on the top of search and you can then decide if you want to remove the ads. My stuff is all over the top of search organically. I still run ads because my competitors do, and that's an extra space I want to take over, you know? Now, getting found organically is great. But within online marketplaces, when somebody's searching for something, they have a need. It's different than traditional marketing where you're just scrolling through Facebook, looking at your friend's stuff, and then you see an ad. I didn't look for that item. And I'm not saying Facebook ads or Google ads are not money well spent. It's a different ball game than somebody organically looking for something, especially in an online marketplace, and they see your ad. Do they even care if it's an ad compared to organic search? I don't even know. I know we notice because we're sellers, but typically, if you have a great product, the return on investment for ads, if done properly, is really great.
Now I know there's more to it than that, right? And getting started. And the scariest thing about any of this, of course, is getting started. So how much walking through in your course are you going to do? So I buy your course. I want to get started with some ads because, hey, I believe you. It sounds fantastic. Organic is great. I want to turn it up even more though, right? So I want all the channels. But I also don't want to lose a bunch of money on doing it wrong. So having
Yeah.
someone like yourself that can help me through that is pretty nice. So tell me more about that.
So I'm glad that you said that, you don't want to lose a whole bunch of money doing it because I, more than anybody you would meet, don't want to lose money when not appropriate. And so I'm very cautious on how my ads run, how much they're spending. And so in my course, it's broken down into really manageable videos. In the first section for ads, it is setting it all up. And it's not just exactly how to set it up. I actually am showing you in the video, okay? There's also several videos in the bonus section of me adjusting my ad so you could see what you've learned and how to actually apply it, how I literally day-to-day do it. After setting it up, like anything else, setting up listings, setting up ads, setting up whatever, you'll have to adjust. Nothing's ever perfect right out of the gate because everybody's product is different, everybody's setup is different, everybody learns different. So in the second section where we optimize those ads based on data, so you need to at least have 30 days worth of data, right? To see, okay, what's performing, what's not, is it spending too much, spending too little? I walk you through depending on the issue you're facing. And again, I walk you through that as well. I'm just so passionate about ads because a lot of people set it up wrong and they spend so much money and I'm like, no, please. And I tell people, I'm like, please do it this way.
Yeah,
So
you can always reduce a learning curve by following someone that's been there before. You wouldn't go trying to hike a crazy mountain having never been in that kind of experience. You go incremental.
I think that's a great point too about people going and doing it and then saying, "Oh, that's terrible. Like ads are the worst." Like going back to Richie's example, it's like if I went to go hike Mount Everest and I'm like, "Dude, hiking is the worst. I have to bring like oxygen and like tents and winter gear. Like this is terrible." And it's like, "No, you don't. You can go up smaller mountains and you don't need that stuff and you see awesome views." So the people that are doing it wrong might not know that, and they're just writing off ads completely when that shouldn't even really be the case.
So yeah, my course walks you through all that. I mean, I take it very, very seriously. And then the last thing to instantly improve your Amazon sales is customizations. And so, on Etsy, similar, you have little drop-down menus. You could, change them what you want, put it in size, put it in color, whatever. On Amazon, you could do the same thing. They give you the option to do more than 2 options, which is really great. You might say, well, isn't everybody doing customizations? First of all, you won't believe the amount of people that I see that don't actually utilize that feature on Etsy and on Amazon. And I'm like, they must be newer. Fine. Okay, we all learn from somewhere. But even when I do see sellers using that feature, I'm like, you're not utilizing it to the benefit of your customer. You're not utilizing it to optimize the customer's experience. You're not utilizing it to help close the sale. Think about it, the last product you purchased that you needed to customize a bit. What was your need? For my customers, it's ink and envelope color personalization. Are you meeting the customer's need with those customizations? Because when somebody's on your listing and they're like, I need this, but I need this in a bigger size, if they don't see an option for size, they're out of there. Conversion rate lowered, right? Never settle on, oh, I have the exact customization people want. Clearly it's size and color. Never assume you cannot improve. Just leave that open. Say, what can I do better? And let your mind wander. That's it.
And like I said before, the best part about these things is having someone there to help you, because, I can pick up a book and that's one thing and it'll tell me to do things and I get started on doing those things. But then I get to a point where I'm like, I don't completely understand this, or this isn't working the way the book says it's going to, but I can't reach out to the author. So then I put the book down and then I pick up another book and run into the same problem. It's like the same thing over and over. So that's why I'm a fan of when there's a course and someone is there to actually help and fill in those gaps, because just like talking about descriptions and photos and stuff, of course we always make a listing with the intent that we have everything that could possibly be in there answered. And then you put it out in the wild, and then people see it, and then you realize there's gaps.
That's why I'm constantly updating the webinar, because I learn. I'm like, this question, and like how my buyers are on, Amazon and Etsy. I'm like, my students keep asking this. Let me see if I can make this more clear. Or, the most popular reason is, there's a change on Amazon, and I need to update this or learn this. Sometimes when something new comes out, I do take the time. Again, also, selfishly for myself, to make sure that I optimize my shop, learn it, try it, do it. And only when I'm confident enough that I've had positive results, as well as positive results, several times, then I go ahead and launch the update inside the course platform. And they don't have to sign up again. They don't have to, a special place to go. No, it's you go back, log in, and you'll see the new videos there. It's just a really great platform, and I really want everybody to take advantage of it. Like, it's changed my life. I want people to experience the same thing.
Yeah, and if you want to learn more about Dahlia's course, we did a separate jam on that, so there's a big deep dive. We'll link to that. And down below in the description, of course, we'll have a link to Dahlia's course down there too, if you want to check it out. People want to find out more about you, Dahlia, where should they head?
The best place is my Facebook group, The Handmade Mastermind. Search for it, or thehandmademastermind.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us again. These were 3 fantastic tips. I think a lot of people are going to get a lot out of these. So thanks for putting those together and sharing them with everyone.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
And we will see everyone else next time on The Jam.